watch out, Ray. Watch out, Ray.
Who put that wall there?
Brother.
Watch out, Ray. Watch out.
Oh, come on.
Another one. Where'd you come from? You should have tooted your horn.
A lot of different people come to Benedictine Living Communities for a lot of different needs and reasons. And they come with concerns. They can no longer be in their own home. They come with many times physical challenges that we need to address with our healthcare delivery system. And if we do it right, many times we see a very positive change.
What I've enjoyed about this journey is its unexpected nature, that my life is mostly wait and see. And now that's interesting because I see so little.
And then they told me that basically my kidneys were pretty much almost shot. I needed all kinds of medicines, and I mean, just one thing after the other. It was almost like a stack of pancakes, you know what I mean, without the butter or the syrup.
The very fact that I can live in my assisted living place and come over and visit my wife for lunch every day and it's been a great pleasure. I love that.
When you walk onto the campus, you can feel that commitment to independence and choice, and it's a place to have a strong quality of life and to live out one's life in a very positive way.
It's a family. It's a family atmosphere. It doesn't even seem like there's an age difference between the folks here.
Do you remember how we met?
I think I got it on a raffle. When I got something bad to say about her, I say it in Italian. And then if she asked me, what'd you say? I said, I gave you a compliment.
Having worked for, oh goodness, until I was 80, let's say, I was working pretty much full time. And now I am no longer working, so I have time to remember and to reflect.
Some of the stories here are very interesting. It's almost like I should be interviewing them, you know, so if y'all wanted to take a break, I could, you know.
There's an atmosphere as you walk into a place like Marion. It's the atmosphere, it's the environment that it's warm, it's welcoming. We have chapel, we're a Christian.
They have some music in the chapel pretty often. They have Mass. I'm a Catholic, and they have Mass down there on Sundays and on Wednesday. And I like that.
What I enjoy about being here is the freedom to get out and walk around and enjoy the neighborhood and see different places.
Today in particular, we're doing our first annual Dog Days of Summer, and we have anywhere from 8 to I think 11 dogs that are coming in, and they're staff dogs that have been in the facility before, that have interacted very positively with the residents and the staff, and that just love the attention of being a pet therapy dog. But you know, it's just bringing life into the facility, just letting our residents know that this isn't an institution, this is just the place that they live. And so dogs can be here, cats can be here, fish can be here. We welcome it all, so.
They don't ask for a lot, but we're willing to give them everything. And I think that's different than, they're not numbers here, they're names with faces, people, families.
Well, we have a lot to celebrate at BHS in our 25th year. We could celebrate our growth and our success in many fronts, but I think mostly we're celebrating this gift of sponsorship that came to us from the Benedictine Sisters and the core values and the grounding that gives us to bring the passion for care that we'll need to be successful in the future. We're celebrating the 7,000 caregivers who come to us every day with that passion, committed to delivering care at the bedside.
What I want to say about here and my time here, I would say that it has been, quite honestly, the best thing that's ever happened to me.
The people who take care of me now represent I think probably almost every country in the world. And for me, that's a new experience to have that rich community of world citizens taking care of me.
If I had the opportunity to speak to all of our residents individually, and certainly the residents on this campus, I think, and it's important, I think, that all of us can do this in our organization. I'd look them in the eye and say, what a gift it is that you have come to us to ask us for help and care and support to enhance your life at this stage of your life. I think that I would say that's the most important thing for us. We cherish that, we value that, we're committed to get that right every day.
The environment here at St. Gertrude's, in one word, it would be actually I have to use more than one, a caring environment for all.
I think the future of long-term care is bright. I think that it's evolving, and I think that Benedictine Health System is going to be on the leading edge of what's going to be new for long-term care in the future, and especially for Catholic long-term care.
That has to change the delivery of long-term care. The old nursing home model, for example, is not acceptable. It needs to be transformed into something with more privacy, private rooms, and caring for people for a shorter period of time as they transition from the hospital to home. Housing options with services, apartments, those kinds of things that we have today, I think will get better over time. I think what it means to create the new is to be totally committed to innovation. And I believe that we are, to our core, committed to change everything about the old way of delivering long-term care. The early evidence of that is that we've been fortunate to receive over $6 million in innovation grants from various sources just in the past 2 years. And it's led us to look at options like the small house, which changes everything about a care setting. A nice townhome in a neighborhood with private suites, coming through the front door of what would appear to be somebody's very nice home with the kitchen and the island with the granite countertops, and it's not the same as the old way of caring. Our commitment to care at home, aligned with Catholic parishes where we can harness the communities, families, parishioners to build that social network to be something quite different than the traditional approach to home care.
I would say I've worked in several facilities through college, the summer of my college years, through high school, and coming back to it, it's almost full circle, coming back to it now in my middle ages, and this is by far the best place I've ever been. The people, the facility, the Christian-like attitude, it's the best place. I want to live here someday.
In questo si Bartella staneva tre sorella. Doris è stata più bella e fatta meglio scappare. Now I'll give it to you in English. In this home, there was 3 sisters. Doris was most beautiful. It made me run after her.
Aw, you are smooth.